So I wanted to discuss something I figured out about how we're going to help with world peace. So everyone's so filled with sorrow and hatred and grief right now because of the obvious reasons. There's been so much deep rooted history between people fighting. People have been brought to the table to discuss these matters, try to bring treaty to each side. Now, sometimes this works and sometimes it doesn't because there's so much deep rooted hatred and hurt because all both sides wanted was to be loved. And shit went down and they're hurt because of it. Here's the trick: we must somehow understand that sometimes we're not going to get closure or the apology that we always wanted. I've had many people in my life hate me and do some terrible things, and I always wanted them to apologize. But it doesn't matter what I want because they would have to do it themselves for it to really mean anything. So, with that being said, we need to choose the ones who could look past the past and come to the table in agreement that let's all agree to disagree and just get along and start off on a fresh page. We need food, we need, and go from there. And eventually, these solutions, if you're bringing somebody like, hey man, I got a bunch of corn for a bunch of mangoes and we'll trade, and then somehow something happens, and then they're like they come together and the guy didn't have enough corn for the mango or something, and the guy gives him an extra mango and it happens to open up his eyes to crying or to finally being like, I'm really sorry, I'm really really sorry, and that brings the peace. You see what I'm saying? So you know that's a beautiful opportunity. The way to help people is you give to them, you show them giving. So I hope that helps.